First mover advantage. Have you ever heard of the phrase, "the early bird gets the worm"? This concept also applies to businesses and their success in the market. The first mover advantage is a term used to describe the benefits that a company gains by being the first to enter a new market or introduce a new product or service. In this video, we will delve into what the first mover advantage is, how it can benefit businesses, and why it is important to stay ahead of the competition in today's fast-paced market. So let's explore this key factor in business success and see how it can give your company a head start. Understanding the concept of first mover advantage. In the ever-evolving landscape of business, staying ahead of the competition is crucial. And one way to gain a competitive edge is by being the first mover. But what exactly is the first mover advantage? Let's delve into the concept and understand its significance in the business world. The first mover advantage refers to the benefits that a company gains by being the first to enter a new market or introduce a new product or service. By being the trailblazer, the first mover gets a head start and establishes a strong position in the market. This can result in a significant advantage over competitors who enter the market later. Being the first mover often requires substantial resources, including research and development costs, marketing expenses, and operational investments. Additionally, there is a level of uncertainty involved as the market response to a new product or service is unpredictable. There is always the risk that consumers may not adopt the new offering, or competitors may quickly imitate and improve upon it, diminishing the first mover's advantage. It is also essential for companies to maintain their innovative edge and continue to adapt to changing market conditions to stay ahead. However, if successful, the first mover can enjoy higher market share, customer loyalty, and the ability to set industry standards. Overall, the decision to pursue a first mover strategy should be carefully evaluated based on market dynamics, the competitive landscape, and the organization's capabilities. Analyzing the pros and cons of being a first mover. Being a first mover in the business world can be both exciting and challenging. There are certainly pros and cons to consider when deciding to take this leap. In this section, we will analyze the advantages and disadvantages of being a first mover. One of the major advantages of being a first mover is the opportunity to establish brand recognition and customer loyalty. By being the first to introduce a new product or service, a company can capture the attention of consumers who are hungry for something new and innovative. This can lead to a large market share and a loyal customer base that is difficult for later entrants to replicate. Think about how Apple revolutionized the smartphone industry with the introduction of the iPhone. They were able to dominate the market early on, setting the standard for what a smartphone should be. Another advantage of being a first mover is the ability to shape the market. By introducing a new product or service, a company can set the standards and define the industry norms. This gives them a level of influence and control that later entrants may struggle to overcome. First movers can shape customer preferences, establish pricing strategies, and even dictate the direction of technological advancements in the industry. This level of control can provide a significant advantage and make it harder for competitors to catch up. However, being a first mover is not without its risks. One of the main disadvantages is the high level of uncertainty. When entering a new market or introducing a new product, there is always the possibility of failure or encountering unforeseen challenges. The initial investment required can be substantial, and there is no guarantee of success. Companies must be willing to take on this risk and have a contingency plan in place in case things don't go as expected. Another potential disadvantage of being a first mover is the pressure to constantly innovate and stay ahead of the competition. When a company is the first to enter a market, competitors will be closely watching and learning from their moves. This means that companies must constantly be on their toes, anticipating customer needs, and staying ahead of the curve. Failure to do so can result in losing market share to competitors who are able to learn from the first mover's mistakes and make improvements. Additionally, being a first mover can create barriers to entry for other companies. Once a company has established itself as the leader in a market, it can be difficult for other companies to gain traction. The first mover may have patents, trademarks, proprietary technology, or exclusive contracts that prevent competitors from entering the market. However, these barriers can also create legal and ethical challenges, such as accusations of monopolizing the market. Companies must carefully balance their desire for market control with their obligation to operate fairly and competitively. Ultimately, being a first mover can be a lucrative and exciting opportunity, but it requires careful planning, innovation, and a willingness to take on significant risks. Real-life examples of successful first movers. In the business world, being a first mover can lead to significant advantages and success. Let's take a look at some real-life examples of companies that have effectively utilized the first mover advantage. Back in the 1990s, when e-commerce was still in its infancy, some of the first companies recognized the potential of selling products online. They took advantage of this new market, quickly becoming the go-to platform for online shopping. By establishing itself as the first mover in the e-commerce space, they were able to capture a significant share of the market, build brand recognition, and establish customer loyalty. Today, many of them are global powerhouses, dominating the online retail industry. Another notable first mover is ride-sharing platforms. The ride-hailing service disrupted the taxi industry by being the first to introduce a convenient and user-friendly platform for booking rides. By taking advantage of the increasing smartphone usage and the need for more accessible transportation options, they quickly gained popularity. They were able to establish a strong presence in numerous cities around the world, while traditional taxi services struggled to keep up. Their first mover advantage allowed them to shape customer preferences and become the dominant player in the ride-hailing industry. Today, we see many streaming services, which are yet another example of a successful first mover. In the early 2000s, when video rental stores were still popular, they introduced a subscription-based DVD rental by mail service. They recognized the potential of streaming technology and transitioned to an online streaming platform before anyone else. This move allowed them to capture a significant share of the market and establish themselves as the leading provider of online streaming services. Today, they have become a household name with millions of subscribers worldwide and have completely revolutionized the way we consume media. These real-life examples highlight the power of the first mover advantage. By being the first to enter a new market or introduce a new product or service, these companies were able to capture market share, establish brand recognition, and shape customer preferences. However, it's important to note that being a first mover does not guarantee success. These companies faced challenges and had to continuously innovate to stay ahead of the competition. Strategies to maximize first mover advantage. In order to maximize the first mover advantage, businesses must be proactive and strategic in their approach. Here are some key strategies that can help companies make the most of their early entry into a new market or introduction of a new product or service. 1. Innovation and continuous improvement. As a first mover, it is essential to constantly innovate and improve your offerings. This will help you stay ahead of the competition and maintain your position as the market leader. Regularly assess customer feedback and market trends to identify areas where you can enhance your product or service. Invest in research and development to ensure that you are always one step ahead, delivering value that is unmatched by your competitors. 2. Build strong brand equity. Use your first mover advantage to establish a strong brand presence and build customer loyalty. Invest in marketing and branding initiatives that highlight your unique selling points and differentiate you from later entrants. Focus on creating a compelling brand story and delivering a superior customer experience. By doing so, you can develop a loyal customer base that will be less likely to switch to competitors. 3. Develop strategic partnerships. Collaborating with other industry players can be a powerful strategy to enhance your first mover advantage. Seek out partnerships with complementary businesses that can help you expand your reach, access new markets, or enhance your product/service offerings. Strategic alliances can provide access to valuable resources, expertise, and customer networks that can further strengthen your position in the market. 4. Stay agile and adaptable. In a fast-paced market, it is crucial to remain agile and adaptable. Being a first mover does not mean that you can rest on your laurels. Continuously monitor the market landscape, competitor activities, and customer needs to identify emerging trends and adjust your strategy accordingly. Be willing to pivot and embrace change to maintain your competitive edge. 5. Protect intellectual property. As a first mover, it is important to protect your intellectual property to prevent competitors from replicating your success. Secure patents, trademarks, copyrights, or any other relevant intellectual property rights to safeguard your unique offerings. This will provide a barrier to entry for competitors and maintain your first mover advantage status. 6. Foster customer relationships. Establishing strong relationships with your customers is essential to maintaining your first mover advantage. Engage with your customers through personalized marketing initiatives, excellent customer service, and ongoing communication. Encourage customer feedback and actively listen to their needs and preferences. By nurturing these relationships, you can create a loyal customer base that will continue to support your business even as competitors enter the market. By implementing these strategies, businesses can maximize their first mover advantage and create a strong foundation for long-term success. However, it is important to remain vigilant and adapt to the ever-changing market dynamics. Being a first mover comes with its risks, but with careful planning and execution, it can be a powerful strategy for sustainable growth and market dominance. So, embrace the opportunity to be a trailblazer and leverage your first mover advantage to take your business to new heights. How to mitigate risks of first mover strategy. While the first mover advantage can offer great opportunities, it also comes with its fair share of risks. However, there are strategies that businesses can employ to mitigate these risks and increase their chances of success. One important strategy is to conduct thorough market research and analysis before entering a new market or introducing a new product or service. This will help businesses understand the demand, competitive landscape, and potential challenges they may face. By having a comprehensive understanding of the market, companies can make more informed decisions and develop strategies that align with the market dynamics. Another crucial step is to invest in innovation and continuous improvement. By consistently innovating and enhancing their offerings, companies can stay ahead of competitors and maintain their competitive advantage. This involves regularly assessing customer feedback, staying up to date with industry trends, and being willing to adapt and evolve. Building strategic partnerships can also be a valuable strategy for mitigating risks. By collaborating with other industry players, businesses can leverage shared resources, expertise, and customer networks. This can help them expand their reach, access new markets, and diversify their offerings. Strategic partnerships can also provide a level of stability and support in an unpredictable market. Additionally, businesses should prioritize customer relationships and satisfaction. Engaging with customers, actively seeking feedback, and addressing their needs and preferences can help businesses build a loyal customer base. This can provide stability and support in the face of increased competition. Lastly, businesses should always have a contingency plan in place. Despite careful planning and preparation, there is always a degree of uncertainty in the market. Having a backup plan can help businesses navigate unexpected challenges and minimize potential risks. By employing these strategies, businesses can mitigate the risks associated with a first-mover strategy and increase their chances of long-term success. Industry dynamics are crucial. Industry dynamics play a crucial role in determining the success or failure of a first-mover strategy. The competitive landscape, market trends, and customer preferences all contribute to the industry dynamics that a company must navigate. Understanding and adapting to these dynamics is essential for maintaining a first-mover advantage. One key aspect of industry dynamics is the level of competition. As a first mover, you may initially have a limited number of competitors. However, as the market grows and evolves, more players are likely to enter the scene. This increased competition can erode your first-mover advantage if you're not prepared. It's important to continuously monitor the competitive landscape, identify emerging threats, and adapt your strategy accordingly. Market trends also shape industry dynamics. Consumer preferences and behaviors are constantly evolving, driven by factors such as technological advancements, economic conditions, and societal changes. As a first mover, it's crucial to stay attuned to these trends and adapt your offerings to meet evolving customer needs. Failing to do so can result in losing market share to competitors who are more in tune with the changing dynamics. Additionally, industry dynamics can be influenced by external factors such as regulatory changes, economic fluctuations, and technological disruptions. These external forces can significantly impact the viability and profitability of a first-mover strategy. It's important to stay informed about these factors and be prepared to adjust your strategy accordingly. In conclusion, industry dynamics are crucial for companies pursuing a first-mover strategy. Understanding and adapting to these dynamics is key to maintaining a competitive advantage in the market. By staying attuned to the competitive landscape, market trends, and external forces, companies can maximize their first-mover advantage and position themselves for long-term success. Subscribe with us and learn. If you find the information in this video valuable, please subscribe to watch more videos like this and also share it with family and friends. Please let us know your feedback in the comment section below and let us know of topics that interest you in the subject of finance. Please hit the like button and the notification bell to be notified. There's more waiting to be learned in our next video. Our aim is to provide you with high-quality educational content and information to help you learn and hopefully be in the ranks of billionaires. Just like in life, there are no guarantees. But we will have to try and try again until we succeed in accomplishing what we want in life. The contents of this video are for educational and informational purposes only. Please click on these 2 videos shown here to watch and learn much more on various financial topics. Thank you for watching.